He is. Are you wearing a suit of armor? It's comedian Al Jackson. What?
Stop.
Looks like chain.
Al, just stop.
It looks like chainmail.
I actually wear this out in public. This is not like a joke jacket. This isn't a party jacket. Yeah, I'm wearing like a.
Are you
it's,
sure?
It looks really soft.
You did not look at that price tag and go.
It's velour, right?
Am I due for a $45 joke?
It looks like scales, right?
Yeah,
It does. It's kind of like velour scales.
It gets
beautiful.
attention,
I don't have
man.
the
See, Al, for whatever reason, you can pull that off. I cannot.
I've got a couple guesses how he can pull it off.
Yesterday afternoon, I was kind of early evening. I'm walking my dogs, and I've got this new glow safety green vest that has batteries in it, and it
Oh, boy.
you
Is that
recharge
to
it,
ward off any women that might be approaching you?
and it flashes. And my little girl pulls up. She's with her mom. She pulls up in the car and goes, "Daddy, you look ridiculous." Look, I'm trying not to get hit by a car. I've got two dogs with me.
Is it okay if I sign the petition to have you move out of the neighborhood, even though I don't live there? Is that okay?
But that glow vest I have, the safety vest, that thing you're wearing is I think just as distracting.
It's yeah, I know, but this jacket could get you into a nightclub. That jacket would have you selling roses outside of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
There's always a person with like some kind of glowing attire that's like, "Would you like a red rose?" By the way, I just found out what that red rose person is for, and it blew my mind.
What's it for?
It's for it's an entry world into other things.
Really?
Yes. And I was like,
What?
The woman that's always selling roses at the nightclub.
Yeah.
And she like kind of puts the part, "Do you want a rose for the lady?"
Right.
And you're like, "No, I do not." What is this? Knots Landing? I don't want a rose right now. And I was always like, I was like, she can't be making any money. And I heard you say, "No, but I'd like another kind of rose." And they're like, "Oh, we'll go talk to that guy."
Oh, okay.
Isn't that crazy?
So is it
That is crazy.
Is it a drug deal,
Yes, Tom.
or is it a prostitute?
No,
That's a fair question.
That's a very fair question, because it's funny. When I was starting my career, I was on the road with this comic, and this is back when Craigslist heyday was going on, and I was not buying prostitutes. I didn't have money for Subway, literally. And I was so naive to just like the world of stand-up and nightlife. I was like, why would a woman want 250 roses?
Yeah.
Like, that's a very specific
Oh, wait
number.
a sec. Hey, I think I know who this comedian was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Are his initial? Does his first name start with an A?
No.
Okay.
No.
Tom,
Yeah.
more than one comedian frequented
But just say his
prostitutes.
full government name.
just
And
like
second
One, Whitney, A. Whitney Brown.
No, it wasn't A. Whitney. No, this guy's dead, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a
Too many
great
roses.
story.
Yeah.
I probably could just give his name.
He was stabbed by a
okay.
prostitute.
I famously, I was giving him a lift home from the club, and he had me drive him to an interesting neighborhood, and he said, "Okay, I'm going to get out of the car and talk to that woman over there." And I'm being so naive, I went, "You're kidding me." He goes, "No." He goes, "If I cross the street with her, drive away. If I don't, come pick me up again." He crossed the street.
Tell him to walk home.
Yeah, wow.
And then, what, did you wait there?
No. Then he was on his own.
How did he get home? Oh, okay.
This was way before Uber, too. I don't know how he got home.
But
This is why you don't have any friends.
what I was
Blabbermouth.
Yeah, you can't keep your mouth shut.
Well, keep your mouth shut about
I
it.
can't hurt him now. He's dead.
What could
You
hurt
kept
his
your mouth shut
family?
for years. I feel like it's okay.
Yes.
But
Does
yeah.
that jacket have matching pants? I'm just curious.
It absolutely does, Christy. And I was like,
yeah.
because I was half getting
Put
dressed
your
for
tongue
work. And I was
back
like,
in your mouth.
I'll send Christy a full fit.
Thanks.
So I mean, where does one buy an outfit like that? Is that at the mall? Is there a store that sells that stuff? Or
Yes. Do you know where I got it? Crazy enough,
Amazon.
Macy's.
Macy's. Oh.
Our old stylist was in New York. She's from New York, and she took a picture of it on the rack, and she was like, "You need to own this right now." And I was like, "I do," and I Venmoed her the money.
again, am I being mean when I say it looks like heavy chainmail?
Yes.
No, it actually does. I was trying to figure out what it looks like, and
Or it looks like one of those skeleton suits.
I look like I run a nightclub in the jungle. but a real
Fair enough.
nightclub like that you can go to.
No, you look like there's a mask that goes with it that you have to put on.
I'd be
like,
down with that.
Like some kind of gimp suit.
Oh, all right. Well, hey,
Well,
look,
that's
there's no
not
shame
nice.
in owning. Look, Christy, some people are gimps and some people are
Gimp watchers.
doms. You know, some people. I always figure like how many of those masks that just have the eye holes and then the mouth with the zipper across it.
Yeah.
How many do you make those per order, or do you know about how many you're going to sell for the year?
Yeah, there are people who you're right. There are people who know their inventory. You know,
Right?
It's
Yes.
crazy. They have to know that, and we sell more of these in November than we do.
That is really specific.
Is there can you get a Santa Claus gimp suit that's red with a zipper? And
I bet it's out there, man.
Hey, Al,
Absolutely.
you might not have covered this. I didn't see your show much this week. Al, of course, is on the Daily Blast Live. By the way,
Yes.
and whoever's doing hair yesterday, thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
You know what you know who I'm talking about. They finally nailed the look she needs.
Oh
Obsessed
my goodness.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
He loves hair.
Mr. Fashionista over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You know, the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
who's on
I'm
the
speaking
cutting
for all
edge.
men out there.
From the J. Leno collection.
Look,
yeah.
I've said this before, Chicky. I don't know how you feel. I'm surprised as we're talking about Dobbs and subs that there's not, like, obviously men are into feet and hands and all that.
Sure.
I'm surprised there's not more men into hair, because hair is such a uniquely almost kind of feminine characteristic. You got the red curly hair.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that there's guys that aren't like. I'm surprised it's like shoes. But if you can get a fetish, that's the one to go with.
That's
They're
right.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I like a certain type of hair in a lady.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Fetishes are like family. You can't pick them. They just happen.
No, but Al, I want to congratulate you because I don't know if you covered this on the Daily Blast Live, Al, but the distinguished organization that is the Oxford University Press named their word of the year.
Yes.
Did you hear what it was?
I did, and I'm trying to remember it.
It's something that you taught me on this show. The word is Rizz.
Rizz, yes.
R-I-Z-Z, which of
We
course
were way ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
Me and
which
you.
is derived from charisma.
Yes.
And by the way, Swiftie was another word that they considered for the word of the year.
Like a Taylor Swift
Like
reference?
as in Taylor Swift, as a Taylor Swift
Person,
groupie, as a
right.
Swiftie.
Tom, you were around for the Beatles, so I do want to ask you quickly: is this what Beatles mania was like?
No, this is different. This is
She's
this is actually in a way
knows her.
bigger.
Seems bigger, yeah.
Yeah, I just one of my executive producers, my boy Chris, his mom is 99, maybe she's turned 100. This like in the last couple weeks, and he sent me a text from her saying Taylor's in town. The town of Green Bay is a buzz. So I'm like, if a 5-year-old knows who she is, her demo is like 5 years old to 100.
Yeah, in terms of her following, there's never been anything like this before. In terms of changing the world of music, she is not.
No,
The
and I
way
think
the
that's her
Beatles
appeal.
changed the world of music completely and popular music. Her music is great, but it's not going to be Taylor Swift-esque for the rest of the generation to come. But
it's
I just wanted to congratulate you on getting Rizz as our word, Al. So
Thank you.
Okay. And then, by the way, the other word that they almost used, which I think is ridiculous, situationship.
Ooh.
I hate that. Just own what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
you're
bad.
banging this guy whose last name you don't know.
Right.
Don't say. Yeah. Stop
no
trying
shame
to
in
give
that.
it these.
That's the
There's
thing.
no shame in it, Josh.
Right. Yeah.
Can we talk like adults? Everybody, me and my girl were watching one of those Married at First Sights last night, and it's just like everybody now talks in this psychobabble. Like, look, Christy, I am trying to stay present with you, but I'm finding that my inner self cannot project if you're not able to
You're nailing it.
transfer. And I'm like, everybody just,
Here.
will you get out of my, Tom, I'm making a boundary with you right now.
Yeah.
Okay? So we can't talk then.
Yeah,
That's what that
exactly.
means. That's code
Communication's
for,
impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm wrong. And now I put, this is a boundary. Yeah. Well, you stole $50 out of my room, making a boundary. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Leave the psychology to the psychologist. Hey, by the way, I got to mention this here. This right here. Mr. Al Jackson is going to be doing a New Year's Eve show. This is great.
Yes.
Grand Island, Nebraska.
Oh, that's a good place.
At a place called The Venue at Bosselman's. That's right.
Yes, it just look for the venue. And I sent my and I'm assuming that that's right. I'd sent the flyer. It's the headshot that I took that I look like I own my own bartending school, but that's it. So I don't know. That picture has like followed me around. I have other pictures, and they got the other pictures on the website. But that picture, I took it as a kind of like a joke at a comedy festival in Indiana at the Limestone Festival 10 years ago. And that picture has showed up all over the country for years.
Well,
so, I'm glad I'm closed.
The suit you're wearing right now, if you took a picture, it looks like you're on break from your shift at the haunted house.
Well,
No, it's very nice. Al, we have to hurry. We have to get a word in today. Al, you going to teach me a word today?
Oh, Tom, I will teach you. But first, I want you to teach me. Tom, give me 2 of the 3 uses for the word jacked.
Oh, yeah. Well, this guy, he's been lifting weights for 5 years now. Have you seen him lately? He's totally jacked.
Checked. That's one.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. A chick was driving into work, and he was at a red light, and he got jacked.
Yeah.
And
Tom,
he was left
2 for
standing at
2.
the side of the road without his beautiful car.
Oh, no.
Well, what happened
Tom,
was a guy jacked me with a sock full of nickels, man.
Oh.
Hit me
And
right in
then
the
I
head.
can use the third one is Josh was late today. He got caught up in a jacking incident.
No, that's jacking. He got carried away.
The T-shirt under his bed got jacked.
Oh.
How did I do?
It was
That time, not only 3 for 3, but I don't think it was nickels in that sock. I think there's another reason.
Give me a word to learn quickly, Al.
All right, Tom, what does the phrase off rip mean?
Say it again, please.
Off, O-F-F,
Right.
rip.
Off
As
rip.
in riptide. Yes.
And okay, that so you would say something was off rip? Is that what
You
it
would
be?
just use that phrase.
Like
Off,
what an
would you use
event?
the phrase off?
I went to see the Kiss show with Ace. Man, it was off rip.
No, but that's a great guess. Anybody else?
Is it when you masturbate over somebody's grave?
Oh, jeez.
That takes a lot of work to get to, but I think that's a fine joke.
How about it? You can interchange it with off script.
That's probably it.
You're playing it by ear. No?
No, but it's just like, it's really just like off the top. So it's like, look, I show up and I know Chick has my money and he hasn't told me that he does. And so I'm mad off rip. So it's like, just before we even get started,
Okay.
You're just like, this is the situation. So, when I get there, we're ready to party. And the music's going. Everything's off rip. So we're ready to do this. Like, it just means like off the top, we're ready to do it.
All right.
Could it be? Could you also say from the jump or from Jump
Yes.
Street or something?
Yes,
As off
that's
rip.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So does
That's
this mean? Does this mean
same thing.
like when you buy grass-fed half and half, and you take off the screw top, and then there's that there's that pull tab on it, that plastic thing.
Yeah.
So you have to rip that off. So if someone comes over for coffee, you can go, "Hey man, it's cool. It's off rip." Meaning you've already prepared the cream.
Yeah, if you never want to talk to them again.
Don't you feel bad that you have to have someone open all your creamers for you because you can't figure it out?
I've learned that one. I know it.
It is sad.
I get my brand. Al Jackson, New Year's Eve, Grand Island, Nebraska. The place is called The Venue. The venue is called The Venue. Check out ticket information. And by the way, you could watch Al on the TV on the Daily Blast Live.
And also pick up my new album, In Earnest, my new comedy album. And I have a new music album that's coming out next week.
Are you
really?
singing? Are you singing?
No, it's just beats and stuff that I made, electronic
Cool.
music. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That's
And I'll send
different
everything to Dino.
different than the
Cool.
beats that Josh made.
Yeah, that album comes out in 2 months.
That's when he was playing with himself.
That's
You know
called,
what we're
that's
talking
called Half Liquid. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Al. You're the man.
Hey, I love you guys.